Welcome back to Working with Watson. Just want to do a quick recap of what we talked about yesterday, or what you maybe looked up yesterday, and then what we're going to get into today, and for the next few days, I should say. So prehistoric eras, we think of all those as the times with the dinosaurs, but they definitely were not all dinosaur times. Okay, so we have the Paleozoic era, the Mesozoic era, the Cenozoic era. Going back 542 million years ago. We also had, before the Paleozoic era, there were the Archean and or Precambrian eras. They are the same things. I've seen different names. You've also maybe seen the Paleozoic as a different names, Mesozoic and that. So as you found out yesterday, the Mesozoic era was where all the dinosaurs were lived. They had started in the Triassic period, the beginning of the Mesozoic era, and then they eventually died out at the end of it. How they died out is debatable, whether it was a giant supervolcano explosion or whether it was a meteor hitting the Earth, maybe aliens. We don't know. So there's no proof yet on which one it was. I'm probably thinking maybe aliens was probably the one. Go with aliens, definitely aliens. And then that we are currently also living in the Cenozoic era, which is, we think of it as prehistoric times, but yet we're still living in that currently. On the next page here, if you look up, the first reptiles appeared on Earth 315 million years ago. First dinosaurs appeared in the Triassic period, so the first time period of the Mesozoic era. And then again, first insects 489 million years ago. Not sure why insects had to evolve and come about. Most of them are, I should say, some of them are right, but why mosquitoes? Why mosquitoes? Why'd they have to come around? The three major time periods of the Mesozoic era: Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. I know a lot of people believe that dinosaurs were only in the Jurassic period, thanks to the movies, but that is not the case. They started in Triassic, were in the Jurassic, and then the Cretaceous. What I've found out is that during the Cretaceous periods, that was actually one of the warmest points in history of the world. The dinosaurs were thriving, and that's where you actually had the dinosaurs like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Triceratops was in that time, and we're going to get into that a little bit more today, what we're looking at. And then the one that blew my mind the most, and it still boggles my mind, that the last ice age was only 2.5 million years ago, up to 11,000 years ago. So 11,700 years ago, so about 12,000 years ago, Earth was still in an ice age. And we're talking major ice age. So that's not that long. 12,000 years. When you go back to 315 million years ago when reptiles started to now just 11,000, that is not that long ago when you look at the history of the world. And the fact that it was 2.5 million years. How did plants stick around? How did animals get their food? For 2.5 million years. That took a lot of adaptations for those animals to be able to survive 2.5 million years of ice age. Again, it wasn't going to be ice age completely covering the entire planet, but a good majority of it would be there. And that just blows my mind. I was thinking of the ice age as few thousand years maybe. Definitely not almost 2.5 million. So, crazy times. What we're going to get into the next couple days, and it depends on time-wise where we're going to be at. I'm not sure exactly how long some of this is going to take. So it could be Tuesday, Wednesday. It might be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll just kind of keep you updated on Classroom where we're at with it. So you are going to need to get a dinosaur. and I would like you to choose something that is not one of maybe the most popular famous things or that you know a ton about, like the Tyrannosaurus. If you want a random dinosaur, please let me know. Just send me a quick email and I'll just respond, maybe with just a dinosaur thing. I won't give you a whole email back, just a quick, here's a dinosaur name, and then that's what you can go. And then you can be ready to roll today. So you're going to fill out this slide, types of what is the type of dinosaur, whatever you can send me that email and I'll send you one back. What time period it lived in, so this would be your Triassic, Jurassic, or Cretaceous. How many years ago, how many millions of years ago did it live? Was it mainly known as a carnivore, omnivore, or herbivore? What were its defenses? Did it use speed? Did it have armored plates on its back? Did it have spikes on its tail? Different things. And then size-wise, how big was it? Get an idea of that. And then the closest living relative today. There will be some of these that do not have a closest living relative today. They didn't adapt, they didn't change, they didn't overcome, they died. So you may not fill that in if you can't, if it says, you find something that says that it did not have any living descendants today, just put in there none. And then at the end of the slide, go ahead and put a picture over here. We'll just click, delete this box. Oops, not that box. That box. You can delete that box. And then you can insert a picture on that side of what that dinosaur looks like. The last step of this is that I want you to give me a sketch of your dinosaur. So again, we can kind of see what that looks like. I'm not expecting this. I'm expecting you to try your best. You're probably not going to find a video on some of the dinosaurs and how to draw them. You're going to just have to look at another picture maybe, sketch it out, and do it well, kind of like we did with the zoo animal drawings you did the other week, I should say, not the other day. What we're going to do here in class with this, we've created our timeline, and we're actually going to start to place where those different dinosaurs were on that timeline, and have that picture there being with it to kind of show where these dinosaurs developed and stuff, and they all were not in the Jurassic period. They were not all in the Cretaceous period. So we'll see where some of those different dinosaurs that we know about actually lived at. They were millions of years apart. I think I told you before that the Tyrannosaurus actually lived closer to you than it did the Stegosaurus. That is something that, again, I think in popular culture, coloring books, things like that, we always see Stegosaurus fighting Tyrannosaurus, and they didn't even live close together. They were not even in the same time periods. So, off on my tangent here. But go ahead and draw that picture. I do want to see your picture. That's a part of the grade. That's going to be for the week, is filling this out. You'll also have a grade for the exit ticket that you're taking today. So take the exit ticket first, come in, and then I should say, watch the video, email me, and then while I'm maybe getting back to you, you can take the exit ticket. It won't take you long at all. It's only a few questions. Take the exit ticket and turn around and finish up your dinosaur research for today. I said if it's taking you a while and by the time you watch the video, email me, do your exit ticket and start the research. If you don't have time to draw today, that is absolutely fine. We might have a little bit more time tomorrow. Again, we may finish things up on Thursday, depending on timeline. Here, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, we will be doing the same different thing, but we're going to actually look at some different Ice Age animals here. There's a lot of animals that were going on in the Ice Age that I don't think a lot of people knew about that I think were very interesting. I didn't know some of them before this school year, and Lucas did his project on the food web on the Ice Age animals, and we found out some of these animals that lived in North America even, and I didn't know anything about them. So I think that was interesting. So on here, we're going to do the same type of thing that we did with the dinosaur. Email me if you're on. I will send you an animal to look up. time period, how many years ago was it, carnivore, omnivore, defenses, size, closest living relative today. And then we'll add a picture. We're going to do a sketch. And we'll put that on our timeline also. So if you have any questions, please let me know. As you go through, don't forget to email me, and I will send you a dinosaur and then a Ice Age animal. You can send me a quick email each day, and hopefully things go well for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace.